This hoodie probably really needs to go out for the wash at this point, but I'm paranoid it's going to shrink, and it fits perfectly. Like, spot on. Hey kids, Jester here, welcome back to the court. Well, on Friday this week just gone, this Friday just gone rather, Saints Row 4 ended. My playthrough of Saints Row 4 ended, and I'm kind of worried at this point. That series for me became a really popular series, probably because it's such a recent game, you know, people are still interested, it's still topical. So yeah, so it got really popular for me. Granted, it's also a freaking amazing game, I've discovered. But now I'm worried that that's going to affect my viewership, because that game has now ended. But we'll see. Hopefully the viewers I earned through that series will stick around for my other series, because I'm pretty much the same in all of them. Actually, in a couple of them, I'm probably... Yeah, same doesn't really count when you're already so weird that you're a different person from hour to hour anyway. So yeah, so there's still the 3 other games that are going. Still just Skyrim, The Last of Us and Borderlands 2. Not going to be replacing Saints Row 4 just yet. Also not going to be starting the last Prince of Persia game just yet. A limit on time really is the main thing for me. Working and the writing that I'm still working on, still trying to build up the new ideas for the channel. So no replacements of Saints Row 4 yet, just going to be the 3 titles for now. Hope that's okay. However, having said that, Steam Winter Sale. It is so dangerous, man, so dangerous. I may not be playing any more games on the channel just yet, but you can't avoid a good deal. I've been getting some really fantastic deals on, you know, little indie titles for like $1.99 up to $3.99 for a couple of them. Things like Papers, Please and Deadlight. And then also shelling out for up to about £8-ish for bigger titles like Sleeping Dogs and I Am Alive. Probably not going to play them for donkey's years. I've still got games I've got on my laptop from winter sales from back in 2009 or 10 that I've not touched yet. It's just what happens. You see them for that kind of money and you have to grab them. But it's so dangerous just because they're so cheap. You buy so many of them, not realising what they actually add up to. Because, oh, it adds up. But again, with that in mind, given that I've got so many titles I've not touched yet, and a lot of them I plan to do LPs on eventually, why don't you go over and check out my Steam library, if you can, because again, I've mentioned this before, and it came to my attention that maybe there's a bit of a restriction on that if you're not a friend of mine on Steam. But then I've on my YouTube page in the About section, I've got my Steam handle there. So you can feel free to add me. I'm never online for chat on Steam anyway, so I don't mind having a list of friends that are literally just people who want to see my Steam game library. And then you can comment on this video or any other video and tell me what series you would like me to do next when I get the time to start a new one. Go ahead, why not, you know. It's a community. I take requests. Might not work out so well in every case, but I'll take them. So yeah, you guys tell me what you want me to LP sooner rather than later, and I'll work out a little like chart thing, figure out who requests the most and which one should be next, all that kind of good stuff. But Prince of Persia will be higher on the list because that's my choice though, amongst others. And speaking of comments, main thing I want to talk about today is, along with the big change that I'm planning to introduce more narrative stuff and more of my writing onto the channel, I also want to try something new with the court. Because of my limits on time and also resources, well mainly time in this case, it's hard to decide what I want to do with the court every week. Because I don't have the time to come up with big, grandiose ideas that take time to make. I also don't have the resources to do any grandiose ideas in terms of props and locations and getting people to help me out who wouldn't do it for free otherwise. You know, everybody's got their own things going on in real life. They can't just decide to use up some time to help me with a video that I'm throwing up on YouTube. And so with that same degree, I'm also not popular enough yet for any piddling little daft idea that would usually just be like, to suddenly be gold, like most of these really popular YouTubers manage to do. Not criticising them. That's their talent, that's what they've worked towards. It's like YouTube alchemy, turning shit into gold. So the idea I had, on top of having less game series and introducing more of my narrative stuff, I also had the idea to make the core a lot more interactive. Which also means that probably the build of it is going to change quite a lot as well. It's not always just going to be me sat here doing a chat about whatever comes to mind. Because usually it literally is something that comes to mind like 10 minutes before I turn the camera on. Honestly, that's where time has gotten me to right now. So I want you guys to start giving me comments, specifically on court videos, when you have comments that to do with this particular topic, so that I don't lose them in the... Well, I was going to say a mass of comments on my LPs, but I don't really get a mass of comments on any of my LPs. Self-deprecation for the win! Guys, give me some comments on my court videos of things you would like me to do with the court. They can be suggestions or requests for topics to talk about. It makes me, well, there you go, interactivity already there. We can have an actual discussion one way or another. Don't forget to also check out my Twitter if you want to do it that way. Yeah, that's a good idea. Use my Twitter as well, yeah. Or you could possibly even set tasks for me. Now, bear in mind time and resources again. Within reason, should you think of these tasks. That sentence nearly got very far away from me. Within reason, come up with some tasks that you would like me to perform, maybe, that might just be entertaining, if nothing else, and there'll be scattered courts of doing that kind of stuff maybe as well. You know, whatever comes to your mind, you post it in the comments. If I like it, I'll do it. And there you go. That helps me come up with something that's actually going to entertain you guys, and it keeps things fresh, keeps things, well, entertaining, hopefully. So yeah, tasks, tags even if you wanted to. You know, and I don't really have that many YouTube friends that I know personally. I do have a few, but not many that would that do vlogs like this where they can do tags. But maybe I can work something out in terms of who I would tag afterwards. I might even just tag you guys back. If you put it in a YouTube comment, then I might just tag you guys back and you can do one-offs. Why not? I'll even promote it for you if you want. To all of 33 subscribers, but 33 amazing subscribers. So yeah, within time and resources, that seems like a good idea to me, and I hope you guys agree. So this week I've caught up with all of the games this week. All of the games. Not, well, obviously not all of the games. All of the 3 games that I play. They are all done and recorded for this week. That's Skyrim, The Last of Us and Borderlands 2. I feel like The Last of Us and Borderlands 2 may last only a few weeks longer each. Possibly Borderlands a little bit longer. Again, I'm not exactly 100% sure how long that game's supposed to be, but I have been spending a lot of time on the side quests. I nearly said wasting. Not wasting when the game's that good. So we'll see how long they take. Maybe it might be that I can keep up with 3 games at a time, so when The Last of Us finishes, which I think is going to be in 2-3 weeks time max, then that will be replaced with something. So you guys start requesting what you might want me to play off my Steam library. If you can't get to my Steam library, let me know, and I'll take a screenshot or something to you know, let you know what games I've got that I've got installed ready to play next, and you guys pick one. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Jester. You've been awesome. This has been really short but sweet, hopefully. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more, and also check out jessicaconceptions.blogspot.co.uk where narrative goodness happens, and soon we'll be migrating over here, hopefully if it all works out, and I will see you through the week.